A brief introduction of Soviet infantry. Rifle teams. As they were in the German army, rifle teams were the backbone of the Red Army. Most Russian infantrymen were armed with bolt-action rifles as they are accurate and effective at short to medium range, as well as Russian infantrymen were often better supplied, but more poorly trained and led in comparison to their German counterparts. Snipers. Russian soldiers with excellent marksmanship were often made snipers. They served as both forward observers and officer hunters. Targeting officers helped reduce cohesion and morale of the affected unit. Snipers often received special training in hand-to-hand and close-quarter fighting. Anti-tank rifles. Prior to the start of World War II, most tanks had light armor, and high-velocity rifles were the Red Army's preferred infantry AT weapon. Effective at up to 1,000 meters. These 14.5 mm caliber rifles were used in large numbers early in the war. A lot of nerve and a good shot were needed to take out anything heavier than a Panzer II. Flamethrowers. Russian flamethrower teams were used against strong points, infantry, and vehicles. They were employed effectively in ambush or with plenty of infantry support. Like their German counterparts, these weapons were very heavy and nearly as dangerous to their users as they were to the enemy. Light machine gun. Like their MG-42 toting counterparts in the German army, teams carrying the Degtyarev Pakotny machine gun were mobile enough to keep pace with advancing infantry. Although this machine gun couldn't match the MG-42's rate of fire, it was still effective against infantry, half-tracks, armored cars, and wooden buildings. Heavy machine gun. The Red Army started the war with the Maxim as the standard heavy machine gun. Based on a World War I design, it had a slow rate of fire, but it discharged a heavy slug with good muzzle velocity. The Goryanov was a more modern design that improved the rate of fire without reducing firepower. Both types were cumbersome to move and time-consuming to set up. Shock infantry. These Russian infantry teams carried rifles, submachine guns, and heavy weapons such as machine guns, flamethrowers, explosives, and anti-tank rifles or bazookas. They laid down heavy fire effective at medium to long range, but were slower than other infantry because of the weight of their weapons. And that is a brief introduction of the Soviet infantry. Till next time.